Hello, this is Shabelle TV. Welcome to the news in English live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor. The top headlines include Somali president arrived in Algeria for the summit of the Arab League leaders. Somali government forces regained control of a strategic village in Middle Shabelle region as military operations continues in central Somalia. Somali's deputy prime minister has visited an emergency center in Mogadishu to respond to the Saturday suicide attacks in the capital. The death toll is rising to 120 2 days after the deadliest attack in 5 years in the capital. Somali's top leaders have concluded a 4-day political talks in Mogadishu. They have agreed a number of issues related to the humanitarian and political affairs in the country. Welcome back to the news in details. We begin with the current military operations in central and southern regions of the country, where the Somali government wants to dislodge the Al-Shabaab militants from the remaining areas. The latest report is from Middle Shabelle region near the capital indicated that the Somali government forces backed by local pro-government militia have regained the full control of the strategic Masjid Ali Gudud area near the coastal Adale town within Middle Shabelle region. The troops moved into the city without facing resistance from Al-Shabaab militants who have made a surprise withdrawal from the city before the arrival of the Somali government forces. The special trained Somalis Gorgor and Danab forces have taken part in the latest military operations against Al-Shabaab in the Middle Shabelle region. The seizure of the area deals a big blow to Al-Shabaab as the militant group still continue to lose ground to the Somali National Army backed by the local residents in parts of the southern and central regions of the country. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has previously voted to continue the offensive against Al-Shabaab to dislodge the group from the remaining pockets in the country. In the past few weeks, Somali government has recorded gains against Al-Shabaab militants as it recaptured over 50 villages, mainly in Hiran region, where the uprising began in September of this year. Somali government President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud said they will continue to pursue the military operations against Al-Shabaab as long as the country becomes free from Al-Shabaab militants. The president has declared an all-out war against Al-Shabaab in August, days after the deadly siege at Hayat Hotel in Mogadishu that left at least 21 Somali people dead and more than 100 others injured. Somali political leaders have concluded a four-day talks in the capital, Mogadishu. That came after the president has called for a consultative forum in the city for the discussions on the current situation in Somalia, mainly the political security and the humanitarian areas. On Monday, Somali's Minister of Information, Daoud Awais, has read out the communique released from the joint talks in the capital, Mogadishu, between Somali government top leaders as well as the 5 federal member states, the mayor of Mogadishu, who attended the dialogue at the presidential palace in Villa Somalia. The leaders have agreed to cooperate on fast popular vote in the country in a half of century, the security, the fight against Al-Shabaab, and the completion of the constitution of Somalia. The top political leaders have gathered for the second time in the capital since the election of President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud in May by the parliament in Mogadishu election. Somali political leaders say they will work together to move the country forward and deal with the current crisis, mainly the humanitarian and the security. They also agree to fight jointly against Al-Shabaab, the militant group that poses a potent threat to the national security. The joint communique was released 2 days after a deadly car pump attack in the capital that left at least 120 people dead. Somalia is facing Al-Shabaab, the Al-Qaeda's linked militant group that has been waging an insurgency to dislodge the government backed by the international donors as well as the African Union forces in Somalia, who are protecting the weak Somali federal government. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has voted to unite the country and restore the security and stability in Somalia after 3 decades of bloody conflict. In the past few weeks, Somali government forces have regained control of strategic locations in central Somalia from Al-Shabaab following a joint military operations that involved the local residents. That's all for our today's English news live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar No, and the rest of the team here in our studio will leave you bye for now.